the PMP course from Edureka, it was very well crafted out. It matched the industry requirements and was very comprehensive, and the quality material.
Hello, everyone, and welcome you to another insightful episode of our Career Transition series. Today, we have the honor of hosting a truly remarkable individual, Mr. Srivastava. Mr. Srivastava's journey is a testament to his unwavering dedication and unparalleled expertise. With a career spanning over 2 decades within the government of India, he has held diverse and challenging portfolios. What makes his story truly inspiring is his successful transition from the public sector to the private sector. Currently, he serves as an associate director at PwC Private Limited in Gurgaon, where his wealth of experience continues to drive innovation and excellence. His journey is an inspiration for all aspiring professionals seeking to explore new horizons. So, without further ado, please join me in welcoming Mr. Srivastava to our show. Thank you for being here, sir, and we look forward to your wisdom and expertise. So, hello, sir. A warm welcome to the show.
Hello, good morning.
So before we get started, we would like to know a little bit about your profile and your learning and your career journey so far.
Okay, so basically I am Srivastava, and I have started my career in the government sector in 2000. So it's already 20 plus years of service in government, and I have worked under various ministries under different digital transformation projects of the government of India. And my latest stint was in Aadhaar as a deputy director of the Aadhaar data center. So after spending 20 plus years of service and gaining a lot of skills and developing a lot of skills, I decided to make a transition to the corporate sector. And for that purpose, basically I evaluated my skills, and I felt that I should enhance my project management skills. And for this purpose only, I joined the PMP course from Edureka, and that helped me to make a very smooth transition from the government sector to the corporate.
So as you mentioned that you have spent around 20 plus years as a senior officer under the government of India, and then you moved on to the corporate world. So what was your thought process for pursuing the PMP course from Edureka prior to joining your current organization?
So in the government sector, there are different environment. There's a different environment. There are different set of workings, and I have managed a lot of corporate teams who were very well adept in the project management skills. So my basic job was to overview all these different projects. But when I decided to join the corporate sector and evaluated my skills, I felt that because now I'm on the other side of the table and I have to deliver directly to the client, so I should brush up my project management skills. Of course, I was aware of the different terms and different ways of handling the projects. But in order to gain a more insightful view from the project initiation up to the project completion, I felt that it would be better for me to join a professional course where I can actually enhance my project management skills and be well prepared to join the corporate industry.
That's amazing.
And for that purpose, I expedited a lot of online sites throughout in the market, and I weighed each and every particular online learning platforms, and I found that Edureka is the most suitable for me for the PMP course, and accordingly I decided to join it, and my journey was through.
So how have you demonstrated the leadership and project management skills in your current role? And how do you plan to leverage these in your further transition?
As soon as I joined PwC, I was given some mind-boggling projects, and they were very fast projects, high-impact projects with some of the very critical service delivery side in the government. And the background which I got after learning with the PMP course, and that helped me to very easily tackle and sail through the complex projects and manage diversified teams, cross-sectional teams, and effectively deliver value to the client. And I think even in future also, I am now industry ready to take up any complex digital transformation project or any sort of project which PwC provides me. And I'm very confident for handling those projects with the skills I have already acquired, and sail through in an effective manner, successfully delivering the client value.
So coming back to the PMP course and especially the training which you took from Edureka. So could you share the most valuable insight or the lesson that you have gained from Edureka in this PMP course?
The PMP course from Edureka, it was very well crafted out. It matched the industry requirements and was very comprehensive, and the quality material. And at the same time, the instructors which were involved in the entire process, they were very experienced and of course from the industry background. So they answered each and every questions, each and every queries from our side, and different scenarios were discussed, and accordingly we were able to handle these things in a very proactive manner just before the start of the project. And I was able to comprehend and analyze the things well in advance, and design the business strategy, design the implementation strategy. And that was actually something which gave a lot of boon to my career.
As you know, career transition is not only a difficult decision, but it is also a difficult task. So, what steps have you taken or you have planned to take to facilitate a smooth career transition?
Going for a career transition is a very, very difficult move. So it's a very risky move also at the same time. So before you dwell into even the thought process of going into the career transition, because you are very well placed in some particular career, you are well aware of the nitty-gritties, and you are going to join a totally different set of environment. So first of all, you should evaluate yourself, your skills, your existing skills, how you can leverage them, and also you should try to find out what additional skills you require to actually reach to a successful platform in your next career. And for that purpose, once you have analyzed it and you have come to know that these are the additional skills which are required, you should never shy off from taking online learning or any sort of a training for that, so that you can be very well prepared to face the new challenges as they come across when you transition from the one career to the other.
Have you identified any potential challenges or obstacles in your transition, and how do you plan to overcome them?
So when you make a transition from one career to the another, and taking the analogy of my case, I was transitioning from a government sector, which is a totally different set of environment or working style, to a corporate sector, which is a very fast-paced environment, and you have to deal with very complex projects as well as sometimes very difficult clients also. So when I made the transition, I initially faced that particular challenge to adjust myself, or to actually adjust my speed of working and the disposal of work, and of course the terminologies which were used in government and in the corporate world. So there was a lot of difference, but I think with the proper feedback from your networking groups and the learnings which you take from course like the Edureka PMP course. So you are well equipped to handle these questions, these challenges, and gradually you take off your flight. And similar was the case with me. So I started it slowly, but soon I was on board, and now I'm very confident that I can take any leadership assignments, as well as I can work in a multi-stakeholder environment, as well as very fast and complex environment, which desires you to be on your heels every now and then. These were the challenges which I have overcome during the migrating from the previous environment to this environment.
You have also had certain networking skills and other professional development activities that you undertake. So, what are the other networking or professional development activities you are currently engaged in to support your transition?
So when you are going to make a transition to a new environment, a totally different set of rules, regulations, industry standards are existing at those places. So for that purpose, to familiarize yourself with the new environment, you are required to link with your peers who have undergone the similar migration or similar transition, try to find out how they were overcoming these as obstacles which they initially faced. And of course you attend industry networking workshops, you make friends in bigger circles as per the client base required. And apart from that, you should join different groups in via LinkedIn, like uh, project management group, or if you are a cloud professional, there are cloud professional groups. So you get to know about different views, different ideas, industry trends, and gradually you can understand and transition very well. Career transition is a very, very well thoughtful process, and you have to have a passion about it. You have to have confidence over it that you will sail through it. Because normally when you are working in a particular career, you build a comfort zone. So coming out of that comfort zone, making yourself uncomfortable in an entrepreneur style and in a startup environment sort of thing, where you have to learn things, rewire your frame, unlearn the previous things, and adjust yourself into the new environment. So that is really a challenging task. And in the corporate sector, it's more challenging because there is a tough competition within the corporates also, and within the peers also. Everybody wants to rise in the career, and for that I think the learning and development process, that is very much required. You always have to be in the continuous learner mode, understand what is required, what skills are required, update yourself. Either you go for some online courses, or some you read some books or attend conferences, and skill yourself every now and then, so that you can be industry ready and face the challenges as they come in a very smooth manner.
What advice would you give to professionals who are considering a similar career transition, especially from the government sector to the private sector or to the corporate?
So when you work in a particular sector, you build some capabilities which can always be utilized in the other sector. So first count down on those capabilities, on those strengths which you have built, on those skills which you have built, and then you assess the new career situation, new environment, and what abilities, what capabilities you require to develop, what skills you require to develop, which will help you in disposal of your duties or job effectively. And once you have made an assessment, you should go on for improving and enhancing your skills. In either way, there are free lectures available on YouTube. There are so many e-learning platforms available. If you do not want to invest a lot of money, then you can go for books, online books. So there are numerous ways, and even some mentors in your industry also can help you out. So you get prepared with them, and by combining your previous experience doubled with the learning and development which you have done and are in a continuous learning mode, I think that career transition becomes a jolly good affair for you, and you are more confident that now you are very ready, industry ready to face the challenges and excel in your field and achieve the heights of success.
So, coming to the last segment of our discussion. So, is there any additional informations or insights you would like to share about your career transition journey with our audience?
So, a career transition cannot be made alone. You have to take into confidence your family, your peers, your other networks, and you have to gain an idea about where you are trying to step in. Is that something which fascinates you, or are you ready for that or not? And be ready for challenges, and be ready to develop an attitude to be in a learning mode, and try to find out ways in which you can be the best person in your job, and of course not only from the seniors, mentors, you can also learn from your juniors also who are already working at that particular position, and you can have things added on, and gradually you make the transition. So I wish all the people who are trying to make this sort of transition, like from government to corporate, or from one industry to another, like HR to some technical industry. They should weigh all the pros and cons, and never shy away from understanding that if you invest in learning, that is going to help you in a long way. Of course, you have to sell some amount of money, but the return of investment is worth it, and you are actually going to be satisfied in the long run that yes, I have worked hard, so I'm at this position and I'm worth of it. Thank you.
And that brings us to the end of another enlightening episode of our career transition series. I want to express my deepest gratitude to our incredible guest for sharing his story and valuable insights.
So thank you, Arkapriya, for having me on your chat. And it was really wonderful interacting with you. And I feel proud to be associated with Edureka, and which has helped me in my career transition. And I wish all the persons, all the career aspirants who want to make such transitions or are entering into some new phase of the career, all the best, and keep learning, keep going, and achieving greater heights. Thank you so much.
Thank you all for joining us today, and don't forget to tune in next time for more captivating stories and invaluable insights. Until then, stay motivated and keep learning.